we had suffered enough. Our father's curse, there is nothing, there's no shame, no grief, no dishonor we have not lived through already. And now, have you heard of Creon's new decree?
I know nothing. I just know 2 sisters lost 2 brothers, 2 deaths in a single hour.
That is what I needed to speak to you about. There's something we must do.
Why do you speak so strangely?
Listen, our brother Edicles has been buried. Creon gave him the soldier's tomb, with the honor he deserves. But Polynices, who fought as bravely, they say Creon will allow him no funeral. No one will bury him, no one will grieve. He will lie out in the fields, food for scavenging birds. If anyone tries to cover his body, the penalty would be death. So there it is. Now is your chance to prove that you are a true sister.
Me? Are you crazy? What can I do?
I'm going to bury him, and I need your help.
You said the law forbids it.
Esme, he is our brother.
But the danger.
I'm not afraid of Creon.
Antigone, our father died a hated man. Eyes ripped out by his own hands. Our mother died at once his mother and wife. Our brothers died, each killed by each other's swords. Must we pile pain upon pain? Go against Creon's orders? We're only women, Antigone. We cannot fight against men.
If you think like that, then I don't need your help.
I'm afraid for you.
Don't be. I will bury my brother, and if I die, I will lay down with him in death. He will love me, just as I have loved him.
So fiery. You should be cold with fear.
I'm only doing what I must.
Now in the beautiful morning of victory, let Eve sing for joy. With dancing hearts say goodbye to war, and fill our temples with praise. Our enemy, Polynices, let his hateful army fall. But glorious Thebes has cut him down. Where are his soldiers now? Now in the beautiful morning of victory, let Thebes sing for joy. With dancing hearts say goodbye to war, and fill our temples with praise.
Gentlemen, I have called you here today because I know I can depend on you. Your loyalty to King Laius was absolute, and you were true to Oedipus when he was king. And when he died, you were just as true to his sons. As you know, the king's sons have both died in battle. And as the next in blood, I am king. And this is my first decree. Estacles, who died as a man should die, has received full military honors. But Polynices, who aimed his sword at his native land, and the shrines of his father's gods, will receive no such burial. He will lie on the plain for the vultures and birds to do what they like. This is my command. While I am king, no traitor will be honored.
That is your will, King, we will obey.
Sir, I didn't want to come.
We didn't want to tell you.
Out with it!
The body, dear Polynices. Someone has covered the body in earth.
Not a proper grave. No sign of digging. Just a layer of dust over the body.
Just enough to give his body peace.
I swear, the ones who have done this are the secret whisperers. By the gods, whoever's done this will pay a high price. Find that man and bring him to me. If you don't, you will not just be killed, but you'll be strung up alive and hung. Go!
The world has countless wonders, but man is more wonderful than all. His words, his thoughts, his wisdom, his laws, they shelter him from wind and snow, from every wind but one.
making me a princess.
How's that prisoner?
We found the one who did it.
We caught her in the act. Where's Creon?
Back so soon.
We have found the guilty one. Here she is.
Judge her as you will.
But,
We're
Done.
but this is Antigone.
I tell you, I saw it with my own eyes.
We swept the dirt off the body. His flesh is stinking by now. And we sat on top of the hill to keep watch.
There was a storm of dust. We couldn't see for a while.
But then, when it was clear, there she was.
I've seen a mother bird before. Come back to her broken nest and shriek for the little ones that are gone. This girl was like that. Crying to the heaven over the body, cursing the hands that killed him.
She tried to bury him again, but we got her right away. She didn't act scared, didn't deny it. She came without a fight.
Antigone, look at me. Is all of this true?
Yes.
You can go. Tell me, did you hear about what I said about this man?
It was public. I couldn't help but hear it.
So you dare to defy the law?
Not the God's laws. That justice that lies in heaven, that justice that rules in heavens would make no such law. Your hand is strong. All your strength is weakness against the mortal laws of the gods.
You know I said the penalty is death.
I am mortal. I will die whether or not you command it. If I must die before my time, then this is not a hardship. Better to live as I do now with evil all around me. My death is unimportant. If I had left my brother lying dead in the fields, unburied, then I would suffer.
Just like her father.
Just like her father.
Stubborn. She has never learned to yield.
She has sinned twice by breaking the law and boasting about it. Go and arrest this mean too. I will accuse her. I cannot let this go unpunished. If I did, which of us here would be a man?
What punishment besides my death?
Nothing else. That is all I want.
Then kill me! I'm tired of talking! These men would praise what I've done if their lips were frozen shut with fear. Kings are lucky. They say what they like.
No one here agrees with you.
They do. Just too scared to say so.
Even if it were so, you are the one who is guilty.
There is no guilt in honoring my brother who is dead.
What about Asticles? Wasn't he your brother too? He defended his country and Polynices betrayed him. You would give the traitor the same honor as a hero?
All the dead deserves respect.
The wicked along with the righteous.
Who are you to say what the gods think is wicked?
Here comes his name, her eyes filled with sorrow.
Two sisters scheming against my throne. Ismene, do you confess your part in this?
Yes, I confess.
No! She has done nothing! Nothing!
Antigone, do you refuse me? I have to stay true to our brothers as well. I will die with you.
One of these girls has lost her mind, and the other one was crazy from the start.
I will not live on without my sister.
You can already consider her dead.
But Creon, she's supposed to marry your son.
My son deserves better than an evil woman. Enough of this talk. Take them and guard them carefully. They are only women, and yet they rush towards death when many brave men have run away from it.
Whoever has never tasted God's vengeance is lucky. The anger of heaven can strike, and your household is shaken forever. Damnation rises behind each child like a wave from the black northeast.
Son, you've heard my final judgment on the girl. You've come to bring hate with a proper love and respect.
No marriage to me means more than your judgment.
Good. You cannot lose your head for a woman. Soon enough, her beauty will fade, and you will wake up with a wish for a wife. She can go find a husband in hell.
Father, you are right when you say we cannot lose our heads. The power to think are the God's greatest gift. You have your thinking, and I can't say it's wrong. Yet others have other thoughts too. Father, you don't know what other men are saying. You scare them, and they say what you want to hear. But I hear them mutter and whisper in the dark about this girl. They say no one has ever died so shamefully, so unfairly, for her kindness. But then again, your success means the most. When there is a flood, which trees survive? The ones that bend. The ones that are stiff, unbending. Those are the ones that break. Don't be stubborn. Don't believe that you are the only one that can be right.
So you think a man my age should take lessons from a boy?
Not if I'm wrong. But if I'm right, what does my age matter?
Do you believe in anarchy?
Of course not.
Did she break the law or not?
The people don't think so.
So the people want to teach me how to rule.
Who is sounding like a boy now?
I am the one who gives orders, but it seems like you are ruled by a woman.
Are you a woman? I only care about you.
Listen to me. This girl must die.
Then she must. But she won't die alone.
What? Is that a threat?
No threat.
By the gods, bring her out. Get that girl in here, and she will die before his eyes.
Not before my eyes. But look at my face now. You will never see it again.
Gone, Creon. A young man's rage is dangerous.
Let him dream of doing what he likes. He will not save these girls from death.
Girls? Will you really kill them both?
No, you're right. The innocent one may live, but Antigone, far out in the wilderness, in a vault of stone, there she can pray to her hellish gods, and maybe they'll teach her a way out.
Aphrodite, cruel goddess of love. Aphrodite, cruel goddess of love. Look at the anger between father and son. Look at the anger between father and son. Families broken, cities ruined by the soft face of a girl. Even the pure immortals can't escape, and mortals tremble before you.
Here she is, Antigone, heading to her place of final sleep.
Here I am, at the edge of night, saying goodbye to the sun that will shine no more for me. Death is calling me to the cold shore, where there's no wedding songs and no music.
But if you've done right, then surely in death you'll find your glory.
I am cursed, not for this, but for the horrors of my house. Mother and son in marriage bed. Oedipus, father and brother. Your marriage strikes from the grave to kill mine. All my life, I have been a stranger in my own land, and the sins of my birth has followed me.
You made the choice to do what you've done.
Your words are bitter. Even the sunlight itself is cold. Lead me to where there's neither love nor limitation. No song, but silence.
Enough of this. Take her and put her in the vault. She'll stay there
or she'll die here, or if she lives somehow. It doesn't matter.
Elders of Thebes and gods of my fathers, look at me, the last generation of a long line of kings. Look at me, how I'm led away to death and suffer at whose hands? Because I would not break God's laws.
Oh child, no power in wealth or war, or hardy ships blackened by the sea. None can prevail against untiring fate. None can prevail against untiring fate.
Tiresias, you tell me you have wise words.
Once more, Creon, you stand on the edge of fate.
What do you mean? Your words are a kind of dread.
Listen, Creon. I was sitting in my chair of augury when the birds gathered around me. They were singing when suddenly I heard a strange note, a scream, a whirring fury. They were fighting, clutching, dying in a whirlwind of torn wings. It was a sign. I tell you, Creon, you have brought this on yourself. Our hearths and altars are stained with the sin of dogs and vultures fat from feasting on Oedipus' son. The gods don't hear our prayers. Their birds of omen are gorged with the thick blood of the dead. Give in, Creon. What glory is it in killing the dead?
Tiresias, if the great eagles of Zeus himself came down and brought him into heaven, I would not change my rule.
Then beware, Creon. You will pay this back, flesh for flesh, corpse of your own corpse. If you let this be, your house will be full of weeping. Curses will fly at you from cities far and wide. Child, lead me home. Let him waste his anger on younger men.
The old man has gone. King, his words will stick in the mind. As old as I am, I do not remember him ever being wrong.
That is true. It troubles me. It is hard to give in. But it's worse to lose everything because of pride.
Do it then.
What can I do?
Quickly, free Antigone from her tomb, and instead, make a tomb for Polynices.
Is that what you all want?
Yes,
Yes.
Creon. And right away.
It is hard to deny the heart, but I cannot fight against fate. Servants, bring axes to the tomb. I buried her, and I will set her free. The gods are mighty, and a man must serve them until the day that he dies.
God of many names, thunder, torches, vines of the mountains, nymphs of the dancing springs, a plague is upon us, fire, the orist of the voices in the night, blaze for us, God of many names.
Men of Thebes, destiny raises up and casts down the lucky and the unlucky. No man knows his fate. Take Creon. He was happy once, strong in battle, secure in throne, father of the noble born. And now it's all gone. Can you still say a man is alive when his life's joy is gone? In spirit, he's a walking corpse. She stood before the altar, her breast welcomed the night. In one breath, she cried for her son Haman. In her last breath, she cursed the one that killed her. Creon.
Are there no swords here? None for me. Let death be kind and comforting. I do not wish to see the sun again.
Do not pray again. The gods will not listen.
Lead me away. I have killed my son and my wife. For me, there is no comfort. My hands kill wherever they touch. All my pride is shadows and dust.
There is no wisdom but to submit to the gods. Without wisdom, no happiness. Those who